Good morning, friends. Holy cow, I look pale. Is it just the lighting? Maybe we need to do some self-tanner today.
Because we got the new cover out there, so it's throwing light in a little bit
Oh,
better.
but like you don't look super pale. You do look a little paler than you do in real life, so maybe I'm not quite this ghostly.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the vlog today, guys. We are doing another day in our lives today. We got cutie Mr. Rowan. We've got big old Juniper. I just checked my labor and delivery progress note in my phone from last time, and I am only around my waistline an inch smaller than I was when I was overdue with Rowan. So when I say I'm big and uncomfortable, I mean it. We've still got 2.5 months to go. The first thing I want to do today, since we have a little break in the rain, the weather has been dismal, is go and check on the garden and do a little garden tour for you guys, because almost everything is in the ground now and I haven't vlogged a lot of it. So I wanted to show you guys what the update looks like. So we'll go do that now. Okay, so here is how the patio is looking. Our table and chairs are under that cover. The swing is under this cover. And this is the propane tank for our new fire pit that we're getting. It's from the brand Coziest. If it arrives before this video goes up, I'll insert a clip here, but we're gonna have a little fire pit right here. Biggest issue that we're dealing with on the patio is that the oak barrels that we have, I don't know if it's because they used to be wine barrels. I don't know if it's from that or if it's from the soil that's inside, but they're peeing on our patio, and we just pressure washed it. So that's a bummer, but that's the patio area. Our flower barrels are holding up well. The lights are awesome. I'm loving the new W-shaped pattern. We have Rowan's little basketball hoop / soccer goal over here, doormat, and then I have some of my little zinnia seedlings that I planted from seeds in this pot, so hopefully those will grow and be colorful in there. In the windowsill over here, I got some flowers from Carpenito Brothers. So we've got these trailing ones that are white, which I think are really sweet, and then these pink kind of starburst type ones, and then these I think are African marigolds. They are looking a little worse for the wear, but they're fine. Then over here behind the swing, we have all of my little tomato seedlings. Very proud of these because, again, I grew them from seed. So we've got 2 in that pot, 2 in that pot, and then my friend Evan gave me some pea starts, so we've got some of those in there. Then if you come up here, you can see I have been working very hard on weeding this hill. I'd say I'm about 70% done. I still have that little section over there to do, and today actually we're getting our wildflower meadow seed in the mail, so it's a little too wet today to finish weeding this, but as soon as I have a dry day, I'm gonna weed it and we're gonna seed. Hopefully this whole hillside will be like a meadow, and we have to fix the bricks and stuff, obviously. And then over here we have our lavender, all of our strawberry plants, which have just grown and spread like crazy. We have so many flowers. That's exciting. Pumpkin plant right here. This is the vining yellow rose bush that Matt got me for Easter. So starting to put out some leaves finally, which is exciting. And my replacement raspberry plant, if you were here last year and you remember the saga of the stick, I finally gave up on it and I bought one that had leaves on it. And of course we have our beautiful greenhouse. We have our clothesline. The pole sticks into that PVC pipe. My gosh, look how full our water gauge is. This tells you something, man, about how the weather has been. It's May. This is a new addition. This is our little apple tree. His name is Johnny. Eventually, I do hope to get him in the ground over here, but that'll probably be next season because he's really small and this is a big pot. So he'll be okay in here for now. And then over here we have some ranunculus and some hyacinth. I did amend all the soil in this area, so I plan to put more flower seedlings in here, but they're not quite ready yet. So eventually we'll do that. I did paint our compost bin white because I couldn't stand the eyesore. Got our little bird feeder. Not bird feeder, birdhouse. That's the word I was looking for right here. Poppies and forget-me-nots. We need to get rid of this because it's broken. I'll show you the inside of the greenhouse real quick. Not too much has changed, but I did put these dried flowers up on the roof. I think that's really cute. We've got our herbs, our little vintage herb sign that I got at the Great Junk Hunt. I'll show you all the stuff I got at Junk Hunt later. And then I started several more trays of seedlings. You can see we've got lots of little sprouts in here, all kinds of flowers mostly, and in here as well. Ooh, the bees, friend, are getting really tall. And then here's our first tray. I've taken out all of the cosmos and zinnia and planted them. This looks like more black-eyed Susan. Oh, I planted all the black-eyed Susan too. I can't tell. I think these ones in the delphinium slot are actually black-eyed Susan that like fell in. Got some more over here. Overall, she is looking cute. Here's the patio from the other side. We're getting a storage bench to put right here for like all of the cushion covers and Rowan's toys and stuff. Got our plum tree. This is that last section that I have to weed and then put in some plants right here just because I had leftover roots. So we'll see if they survive or not. Ooh, this one looks like it's doing good. And this one too. And over here we have a trellis with some more pea plants. Probably too many pea plants, but I had a lot of them, so I planted them, and whatever lives will live. Got another pumpkin plant, and here's where I transplanted all of my little seedlings. We've got a lot of coneflower. Looks like a bunny's been here, so that's kind of a bummer. Oh yeah, all these ones are gone. I'll have to replace those. But some of them are doing really good, like that one's nice and big. And then these are our cosmos. These are just from the nursery. And way over here we have our black-eyed Susan. I'm hoping that this whole area here by the gate one day will just be like a big bunch of black-eyed Susan. And then it's really muddy over here. We needed to dig a French drain out. So I'm not gonna get too close, but you can see the shade plants that I planted. And these two are starting to sprout and be nice and big and healthy. Lots of hosta, and then I don't know what this one is, but I'm excited about it. So yeah, that's our little garden tour. I just wanted to show you guys since so much of it was done during weekends and stuff and you didn't quite get to see all of it, but I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I am a little nervous that I'm not going to have room for all of my seedlings in those trays depending on how they sprout, so we might need to get a raised garden bed. We'll see. It's cold, so I'm gonna go inside. Rowan and I are going to have a snack. You excited?
Yeah.
We have our multigrain crackers. These are our favorite. Go ahead. You can have some. And I have this spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip that I'm gonna have a little bit of. And you can dip too if you want. Dip. Very good. I have that Wonder Blade lip stain on today, which I've used a few times with varying degrees of success, but this is nice because I can just put the whole cracker in my mouth without it like messing with my lip color, even though it's supposed to last for a long time. It doesn't always. So while we're sitting here having our snack, I thought I would update you guys on how No Spend April went, because it is now May, no longer No Spend. You know, I didn't do great, but I learned a lot. So if you tally it all up, I didn't count the last day of April because it was the Great Junk Hunt, which, if you're not from around here, it's like my friend Tiff that I went with called it the Thrifting Olympics, where it was just like a ton of vintage sellers and stuff. And that was like my celebratory end to No Spend. So if you don't count the last day, then I messed up 4 times. 2 of those were Facebook Marketplace. 1 was the little farm market that Matt and Rowan and I went to that I vlogged on my Patreon. Oh, the 4th one was my quilted jacket that I bought from Target. And technically I didn't spend any money on it because I had gift cards, but it was still shopping, so I'm counting it. I think overall I did spend less money than I would have if I was not doing No Spend, but what I mostly got out of it is that I learned a lot of my like shopping patterns and habits and what I need to be wary of. The biggest thing that I wanted to focus on, like what kind of shopping makes me feel bad. And for me, it was like anything that I had to do a lot of research on and like would waffle and go back and forth. I'm like, oh, should I get this one or that one? That stressed me out. And any kind of like online sales stressed me out because I spent money I didn't need to spend because I felt like I was getting a good deal. It's also hard for me when I see good vintage online because I know that the items are essentially like one of a kind. I probably won't find them again, so I really need to stay off of Facebook Marketplace unless I'm looking for something really specific. I think don't get crackers in your hair, silly boy. And crackers go in your mouth. I think going forward, what I want to do is try to do a 1 week no spend every month instead of one huge month-long one, because I think a month was so long that I didn't get the motivation of like, oh, we're almost done, just have to make it another week or whatever. Like it just felt endless and I was more likely to mess up. because I didn't feel like, okay, well, if I still want it in a week, then I'll get it. So I think I'm going to institute that. We'll see. If you did the challenge with me, I would love to know how you did in the comments. Taking one bite out of every cracker. Why? But yeah, I'm glad I did it. I learned a lot. That's what it's all about, right? I have a few random things that I need to go around and take the tags off of, like these hand towels. My mother-in-law brought these back from Waco when they visited Magnolia. And then we also, hey Bubby, he's still eating his snack. Oh, you just finished, good job. Also got some new pillows on the couch because they were on such good clearance at Target. This one was $11. Actually, I don't even think that one has a tag, but these big ones do. I'm obsessed. How cute is this? I love the window pane and the ruffles and the texture of them, and they're really big and oversized. And they were half off. Don't worry, I'll go back and collect the other little plastic piece. Yeah, I think the couch got a sweet little glow up. Okay, so Matt has Rowan for a little bit. He's got a little break from work, so they're hanging out. And I thought it'd be a good time to do a little DIY because I've been working on my quilt, and honestly, sometimes it's been stressing me out a little bit because it's such a big project, so I just want to do something that's like a quick, easy win, basically. So we are going to make a little hair scarf today out of the sheet that I got in my thrifting video. So bad to like cut the elastic, but that's what we need to do for the project. So darling Desi shared a tutorial that she followed to make one of these, and I really like the shape of hers, so I am going to use the same one, and I'll link it down below. It looks really simple. It's basically just like a 22 by 22 square of fabric, and then here we go. Sorry, sheet. I'm gonna turn you into something new and love you so much. And basically you just iron down the seams and then sew them, and it's a square, so this should literally take like 15 minutes. But I wanted to use this sheet because I don't have anything hair scarf wise in this color, and I've been really loving color green recently, so I thought, why not try it? I want to make matching outfits for Juniper and I out of some of this fabric as well, but because I have literally no idea what my body is gonna be like after I give birth to her, I'm gonna wait and like take my measurements like, you know, a month postpartum or whatever. Even then my body will probably still change a lot, but I'll make something a little bit forgiving. It is so great to get fabric like this at the thrift store. The only hard part is like cutting elastic and seam ripping and stuff like that, because I always feel so bad, but it was just sitting in a thrift store, and now it's gonna be something that I love and use all the time, and I'll get as much out of this one sheet as I possibly can. I'm like hoping for an outfit for me, an outfit for her, a hair bandana, and maybe even something for Rowan, depending on how much fabric I have. They didn't have the top sheet. They only had the fitted sheet and the pillowcases, so it would have been great if they had the fitted sheet, but that's okay. Just using my little rotary cutter to get a nice clean edge on this. Honestly, I should be ironing this. I am very lazy and I don't want to. And that's the great thing about just doing little simple projects for yourself, is they don't have to be perfect. Something I am constantly fighting myself on because I am truly a perfectionist at heart. Stereotypical straight A overachiever who doesn't know when to give herself a break. Okay, so how long is that? 18, mark it here. It's okay if it's slightly bigger as well. Cool, a nice edge there. Guess we'll do this one next. Oh, this is gonna be a little complicado because we're gonna run into this here. Time to get my handy dandy seam ripper, rip apart these corner seams. Can totally use this elastic for like the inside of a hair tie or something too. That'd actually kind of be a cute little hair tie in itself with the pattern. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, it's so satisfying when you get like a long run of stitches ripped. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Seam rip that. I'm just gonna cut and sew. here she is. I decided to double fold my seams because I thought it would look a lot nicer finished, which they didn't do in the tutorial. Is she perfect? No. My seams are not straight. The seam allowance isn't exactly the same all the way around, but you know what? This is a great beginner sewing project, and I'm positive that if I can do it with my very mediocre sewing skills, then you can too. I think it turned out really cute. Just love this fabric, so let's try it on. Pull out some front pieces here, as the cool kids do. I'm like trying to do this in the viewfinder. I think she's cute. I like this a lot. Ta-da! All right, back to momming. Wishy, look what I made.
Was that what you were doing in there?
Yeah.
Very cute. Oh, it's adorable.
Suck it, Madewell.
Suck it, Madewell. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be what, $40 at Madewell?
Like 15, but still.
Would you say that it was Madewell?
No. Show me how you bounce.
Oh, too. Boing, 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 boing. Whoa.
And the core workout in.
Boing, boing. Whoa. Pop it. Oh, mama.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to...
One of the things that I got at Junk Hunt was this gorgeous quilt. Look at the fabric on this. I'm obsessed with all of the patterns. Isn't that so pretty? It looks like it was machine pieced and then hand quilted, and it was $30, which is insane. I'll show you guys just a few of my favorite pieces that I got because I got a lot of stuff. This is Rowan's washing machine dance. He loves the laundry. Okay, so I got this stairs basket, which I think is really cool. I got a couple of these vintage cheese boxes for Matt that he wants to use for bottle caps. And then I also finally got 2 more chairs for our breakfast nook table. So they're both these really pretty bentwood ones. I got them both from a seller called Molly Merck. I highly recommend following them on Instagram because they have such cute stuff. So this one is the color that I want it to be. And then this one in the back here has been painted over. It's from 1948. It's stamped on the bottom. You can see through the chips in the paint that it used to be the color of that other one. So I'm hoping to strip this with some paint stripper. I also got a bunch of teacups and saucers and things. You can see them in here for my baby sprinkle. So this one is particularly adorable. These ones. And then this enamel kettle I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's so cute. Now it's lunchtime for Rowan, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna feed him. How messy do we want to get? That's the question. I'm thinking we had yogurt this morning and he's gonna have chicken tonight. So maybe mac and cheese. Let's do mac and cheese. I know this is like not the healthiest lunch, but he loves these. Add water in microwave for 3.5 minutes. Okay, I can do that. I don't know if the camera caught that. I was trying to shake the cheese packet to get the cheese to the bottom before I opened it, and it broke. So now it's everywhere. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Lunchtime. Rowan's got his mac and cheese, and he ate most of his blueberries already. And milk, and mommy and daddy have tamales. They're lamb tamales. That was sad. I have people ask a lot, like, why doesn't Rowan always eat the same thing that you guys do? Because it's like a big part of baby-led weaning back when we were doing that. And the answer, if you're curious, is because he has a garlic allergy. And so all of the quick and easy food things that Matt and I usually eat have garlic in them. So I need an alternate menu. And I'm just not willing to give up garlic so we can all eat the same thing. So I'd say like 2 out of 3 meals a day we eat the same thing, and then 1 meal we'll have something different. So tonight we'll all have the same thing. Yeah, is that your spoon? You're a sleepy guy, huh?
Yeah.
You ready for your nap after lunch?
Yeah?
I thought so.
She loves these naps.
He does. All right, Rowan is napping. I changed into an outfit that I could wear the new bandana with because I just couldn't wait. It's too cute. So we are about to head out on some errands. I have a Facebook Marketplace basket that I need to pick up. This one has a specific purpose though. I need it for the garden for harvesting flowers when they start coming up. So we're gonna do that while I take my therapy phone call because that's an important thing for me to do. And we're gonna be down in Tacoma. So I might stop at the Met Market to get some cookies because if you're local, you know, like the cookie from the Met, it's quite the big deal. So I think we're gonna try to do that real quick. Hopefully be home before Rowan's done napping. Matt's home, so I'm not leaving him here, obviously. Let's go. Let's do the thing.
Keely, how are you today?
Hey, doing well. How are you? All right, I just finished with therapy. I got all the goods. So we've got our basket, which currently has my little bandana in it because it fell off. We've got the cookie, as they call it, which is just the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had in your life. Oh, it's warm. Okay, maybe I just have to have a bite. Unmatched, absolutely unmatched. And then since I'm all the way down in Tacoma, I figured I would go to my favorite coffee shop, which is Olympia Coffee. And I got this lavender piper latte with almond milk. Ooh, that's really good. I definitely taste the lavender, but there's something else in it. What is it? Pear, pellitcherry, and pepper. It's really good. It's really complex. Cheers. Let's head home. All right, I am back home. I definitely did not make it in time for the end of Rowan's nap. I always forget how long it takes to drive all the way down to Tacoma. But guess what? This is for you. We got a very exciting package, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? We got Rowan a potty.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. You're gonna get your very own potty. This is earlier than we planned on potty training, and we're not gonna like potty train right now, but he's showing a lot of interest in going on the toilet. So we got him a little potty just so that he can get comfortable with it and all that jazz. And it just arrived. Stand on this chair, open it with mommy. We also got more silicone bibs because some of ours are tearing in like the whole part, and there was a shipping minimum. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, here's your potty. Would you like to open it? Okay, gonna pull it out. You got it. You got it. Wow. So cute. This is Rowan's potty. I'll link it below. This is for you to sit on, to go poo-poo. We got it because you were so excited about the grown-up potty.
Rowan, now we can go potty together.
You and Daddy can have special boy time.
Boys being boys.
What boys being boys should mean.
Or thinking of Bob's Burgers. Yeah, when you're done peeing races. Peeing races.
Rowan, can you put this in the bathroom for me? You go put it in the bathroom? Open up the bibs. These are both by the brand Lywood, which is a Scandinavian baby company that I absolutely love. So we got a pack of 3, and there's a pink one, which Sissy will wear, but you will also wear too, huh? Because you don't mind. This one's kind of a weird color. It's like an ochre. And then this like oatmeal one. So I'm so excited for you, buddy. It's a new era. Also, I did spill coffee on myself in the car, so that's what this is. I'm not like leaking out of a third nipple or anything. Really good helping, buddy. I asked him to roll out my mat for me. We are gonna try to get a quick workout in because it got really late really fast. I'm doing the Tone It Up prenatal program, and I am in my jammies because none of my other workout clothes fit me right now. We're doing our best. I'll be honest, I haven't worked out in over a week. So I need to get back on the train and get strong for birth. Want to work out with mommy?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to. I don't blame you. All right, I am all done with my workout. I just did a little 20-minute one from Tone It Up. And honestly, with like the stretching and talking at the beginning, it was probably like 15 minutes. But man, it still got me. I'm just like, you know, pregnant. So I'm really tired. I need to get back on my fitness grind though, because I really do feel like last pregnancy I was so strong because I was sticking to a really good prenatal workout schedule. It's much harder this time around with a toddler, but he was super chill this time. So I felt like that was a really good foundation for birth because I had a lot of endurance. So I want to get back to there as much as I can. I only have 11 weeks to go. So I think I'm going to set myself an ambitious goal of 35 workouts before the baby gets here. 1 down, 34 to go. Anyways, it's 5 o'clock somehow. So I'm gonna go shower because the under boob sweat is real right now. So I'm gonna go shower and then start on dinner and do our normal nighttime routine. So I actually think I'm gonna end the vlog here, but thank you guys so much for watching and spending the day with me. I love hanging out with you guys and I can't wait to see you again super soon. Bye.